what's up, Anthony? You guys have been shooting the ball well all year, but 19 more threes tonight. What did you see as the key there, and how you were able to get looks and knock them down, and how much of a difference it made?
We just get into the paint. You know, last game we had 18 paint touches in the first quarter, and then 18 in the entire second half. And when we get to the paint, we're able to finish or we're able to kick out to our shooters and let them make some open threes. And tonight we was able to get into the paint, knowing this is a defense who protects the paint. Five guys in the paint, and guys made the right pass.
On the flip side, Milwaukee was able to score in the paint a lot tonight. I believe it was 58 points in the paint. Frank said that's been a focus in the last film session. What have you been seeing defensively, and how do you think that can get shored up a bit better?
That been very good with our low man, which is our help side defense. We're depending on guys to play one-on-one a lot. Containing their man, and we're a defensive minded team. We rely on each other to help. Guys are good in this league. Guys are going to get beat. Guys are going to make tough shots, but we got to be able to help our teammates. And we're usually good around, the 3-point area, 3-point line, about a break where we help guys out. But once they get in the paint, that guy who's supposed to be in rotation is haven't been there for us, and we missed it a couple of times tonight as well. So, we got to be better at that.
Bill Orm.
Hey, D. So much was made last summer about LeBron finishing second to Giannis in MVP. Obviously, you also in DPOY. Did that add any motivation or juice to this matchup tonight for you guys?
No. That was last season. Honestly, no one, had brought that up or talked about it. Our motivation was not losing 2 in a row tonight, and we were able to get that accomplished. I mean, he's a great player on both sides of the ball, and he deserved them. For us, we just try to go out there and win basketball games.
Al?
Hey, D. It seemed like the team was trying to get you a lot of post-ups in late in the game, and then you have 3 assists, I think, on 3 critical baskets in a little stretch in the fourth quarter. What was the adjustment for you, and how did you kind of adapt your mentality to how you were operating out of the post?
Right now I'm so hard on myself, man. I think I suck right now. Man, I'm not making shots. I'm not making free throws. But I think tonight my aggressiveness, just being in the post and getting to the paint, allow guys to get open. And, I trust, my teammates. AC hit one for me. Bryant hit one, and Kenny hit one. And they're in the right spots where I want those guys when I have the ball in the post, and was able to just make the read, with their guys doubling or collapsing to the paint when I get there, and was able to kick it out, and those guys made shots. So, I think just my aggressiveness tonight opened up the floor for everyone, and that's the only way I feel like I'm going to get out of this funk or whatever that I'm in. So I put a lot of pressure on myself to be a better basketball player each and every game, and that's what I'm going to continue to do.
Dave?
AD, whether it was explicit or not going into the game and you guys talking about the matchup with Giannis, when you look at the score sheet after the game, you see you hold the back-to-back MVP, or not hold him, you contribute to him having 9 turnovers. Is there a level of satisfaction in terms of, I know you take pride in the defense, that you guys were able to, have that type of effect on a guy you mentioned as a great player?
Yeah, I mean, it's a team defense. Everyone, just not the guy on the ball, is helping guard him. The league has created this, phrase, the Giannis wall, and because he's so good in transition, and you load up, he makes the right plays, and I think Wes kind of helped us out tonight. Able to play with him last year, and give us a little insight on the things that they like to run and they like to do. But it's a team defense. It's a team effort on everyone. Who's on the other side of the ball. I think, myself, Markeith, Braun, Trey has brought him. Guys are just being physical and trying to limit his paint touches and make other guys beat us. So I didn't know he had 9 turnovers, but that was a hell of a job for us defensively.
All right, we've got time for a couple more. Rachel Nichols.
Hey, AD, I'm doing a project asking guys what they remember about the first time they ever played against Kobe Bryant. So I don't know if it was your rookie year or preseason game, but the very first time you played against him on the court, what do you remember from that night?
The very first time in the NBA, I don't remember. I think it was either my first year or my second year. We were playing in New Orleans, and I think it was a team with Kobe, Dwight, and everything. And it's the year that I think Kobe actually against us, he tore something in his right shoulder. I want to say his labrum or something. And he was holding the shoulder after he drove to the basket. I'm like, man, something wrong with his shoulder. And I was on the bench, and timeout, and he comes back into the game. I'm like, man, he's tough. He's still going to continue to play. And he comes down the very next play. They throw the ball to him in the post, and I think Dante Cunningham is guarding him. And he takes 2 dribbles, and does a shimmy and shoot the ball left-handed, and it goes in. And I just kind of stared at him down the court and looked at the bench, and I was just amazed that a guy who is right-handed just comes in and say, okay, I'm just going to shoot left-handed and play left-handed. So that's one of my earliest memories in the league of Kobe.
Do you remember him saying anything to you, or were you too scared to say anything to him?
No, I didn't say anything. I was on the bench, and so the game kept going on, but I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything to him. I was just amazed that he would attempt a shot like that.
Thanks, AD.
Yeah.
Last question, BT.
What's up, AD? Kenny was 7 for 10 from the field tonight, and he shot the ball exceptionally well. How confident does he appear to be right now? And when he's making a shot like that, how does that open the offense for you guys?
He's playing extremely well on both ends of the floor. His confidence is very high. We expect him to make shots. He expects himself to make shots, and we're finding him. He takes excuse me. It's not COVID, guys. The air is a little dry out here. He's a big time shot taker and a big time shot maker. And when he got it going, we looked for him. We kind of got on him in the Golden State game about not taking the shot that was open for him late in the game, and he came out tonight and let it fly. So when he got it going like that, and guys are making shots, it opens up the paint for all our drivers and makes the game a lot easier for us.
Thank you.
Yeah. Frank Vogel is the most handsome coach I ever had. Oh, what's up, coach?
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus.